So, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, thank you first of all to everyone who's remained and everyone who has entered the final hall for what is bound to be an exciting final in the SH2 Paralympic air rifle discipline. We will commence the final shortly by a brief introduction of our athletes. First of all, I would like to encourage all of you to make some noise for your athletes. There's a lot of Danes in the final. There's also a lot of Norwegians. I see one Norwegian right there. I expect you to be shouting all the time. Yes, great job. And yes, there's no Swedes, so I guess you can do whatever you want, support who you want. Yeah. Perfect, that's the enthusiasm I want. So, ladies and gentlemen, on firing point A, representing Norway, Martin Sørli Rone. On firing point B, representing Denmark, Magnus Ulrik. On firing point C, also representing Denmark, Malte Jensen. On firing point D, representing Norway, Magnus Himle Hopland. On firing point E, representing Denmark, Markus Sommer. On firing point F, representing Norway, Vegard Sørli Krogsæter. On firing point G, also representing Norway, Therese Løvhaug. And lastly, on firing point H, representing Denmark, Camilla Bol Nielsen.
Preparation and sighting time. Start.
So, dear audience, once again, welcome to this SH2 Paralympic 10-meter air rifle final. And I assume once again that many of you have been witnessing the other finals that we have been showing to you throughout the day. However, there is a slight difference to this one because the timing is slightly shorter within this one. Although the qualification round is exactly the same, we have the 8 best athletes from the qualifying round, and they have all shot 60 shots. They're all back to 0, meaning that it is literally everyone's game. Everyone has the chance to clinch the gold medal. So, the athletes will shoot 2 series of 5 shots within a time of 2 minutes and 30 seconds for each series, meaning that they have 30 seconds for each individual shot. After those 2 series, we will transition into the single shot phase of the final. So, after every 2 single shots that will be fired individually within a time of 30 seconds, the lowest ranking athlete will be eliminated, meaning that after 12 shots, we have our 8th place finalist, and after 14, our 7th place, and so on and so forth, until we reach our 22nd shot, where we will have our bronze medalist, and 24th, we will have our gold and silver medalists. And once again, I can only encourage all of you to scream and shout in complete awe and happiness to watch these great athletes in action and show some support for your favorite athletes. So maybe we can do a trial run. Again, I see Ludwig Westmann with some drums. Come on, hit the drum. Yes, please. Great, great. Yes, and some rattly things up there. Come on. Noise, scream, Norwegian happiness maybe, except from the, yes, great, thank you. I expect that throughout the final, so, keep it up.
Preparation and sighting time. Stop. For the first competition, load. Start. Stop.
And after the first 5-shot series, we have in the lead with a very good score, 52.5, representing Norway, Vegard Krogsæter. He is 0.7 of a point ahead of his compatriot Martin Sørli Rone. And Martin is just 1/10 of a point ahead of the Dane of both the Dane Markus Sommer and the Norwegian Therese Løvhaug in third position.
For the next competition, load. Start. Stop.
After the second 5-shot series, we have in the lead with a total of 104.3, representing Norway, Vegard Krogsæter. And point 4 behind him, we have representing Norway, Martin Sørli-Rone. And a further 0.4 of a point behind Martin, we have also representing Norway, Magnus Hopland. In danger of elimination after the next 2 single shots, we have in 8th position representing Denmark with a total score of 101.5, Malte Jensen. However, he is only 1.1 point behind the Norwegian Therese Luhaug in 7th position.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And at the bottom of the table there is no change. The difference between Malte Jensen and safety in 8th position, in 7th position, which is currently inhabited by both Therese Luhaug of Norway and Markus Sommer of Denmark in a joint position, is just 1.7 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And taking 8th place in today's final, representing Denmark, Malte Jensen. And in 7th place currently, and in danger of elimination after the 2 next single shots, but only with a deficit of 0.4 of a point, we have representing Denmark, Markus Sommer. However, the difference between all athletes is quite small. The biggest margin between any of them is just 0.4 of a point. In the lead, we now have a new athlete, brilliant shooting from Martin Sørli-Rone, who now has a total of 125.4. In 2nd position, we find his compatriot of Norway, Vegard Krogsæter, who is just 0.4 of a point behind.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And with a 10.0, Markus Sommer is still in danger of elimination after the next single shot. The difference between him and safety in the joint 5th position, which is currently held by Magnus Hopland and Therese Luhaug of Norway with a total of 134.1, is just 0.6 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Taking 7th position, representing Denmark, Markus Sommer. And the new athlete in the danger zone with a total score of 144.1 and a deficit of 0.6 of a point, representing Norway, Teresa Løvhaug. In the lead, we still have the Norwegian Martin Sørli-Rone with a total score of 146.2. His advantage is 0.6 of a point over the Dane Camilla Boel-Nielsen in second position.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And currently in sixth position and fighting for survival in this final, we have Teresa Løvhaug. Although she shot a wonderful 10.7 in this round, she still needs a further 0.6 of a point to secure her advancement in this final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Taking sixth position in today's final, representing Norway, Teresa Løvhaug. And new man in danger of elimination after the two next single shots with a total score of 165.8 and a deficit of 0.2 of a point. We have representing Norway in fifth position, Magnus Hopland. And still in the lead with a total of 167.4, representing Norway, Martin Sørli-Rone. And he has an advantage of half a point on the Dane in second position, Camilla Boel-Nielsen.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And following that round, the scoreboard largely remains the same. The difference between Magnus Hopland in fifth and Magnus Ulrik in fourth is now 0.2 of a point.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And taking fifth position, representing Norway, Magnus Himle Hopland. And now the fight is on to avoid getting the dreaded fourth position in this final. Currently, the inhabitor of that position is the Dane Magnus Ulrik, but he only needs 0.1 of a point to get into the medals. The third position, which is currently being inhabited by his compatriot Camilla Boel-Nielsen, still in the lead with a total score of 188.6 and an advantage of 1 point. We have representing Norway, Martin Sørli-Rone. In second position with a score of 187.3, we have also representing Norway, Vegard Krogsæter.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
And after that shot, Magnus Ulrik remains in 4th position. The difference is 0.6 of a point up to 3rd position, which is still occupied by the other Dane, Camilla Bol Nielsen.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And taking 4th position in today's final, representing Denmark, Magnus Ulrik. And still in the lead of this final, but with a dwindling advantage, we have, with a total score of 209.3, representing Norway, Martin Sørli Rone. He is 0.7 of a point ahead of the other Norwegian, Vegard Krogsæter, who is a further 1.1 point ahead of the last remaining Dane, Camilla Bol Nielsen.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And the 3rd position, Camilla Bol Nielsen of Denmark, is surely fighting back with a brilliant 10.7. The difference between her and 2nd position, Norwegian Vegard Krogsæter, is now just half a point.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Taking the bronze medal, representing Denmark, Camilla Bol Nielsen. And still in the lead of this final with a total score of 230.3, representing Norway, Martin Sørli Rone. And he is 1.5 points. And he is 1.5 points ahead of Vegard Krogsæter in 2nd position.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And after the penultimate round with a 10.6 by Martin Sørli Rone, he increases his lead. The difference between the two athletes is now 2.1 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And the silver medalist, representing Norway, Vegard Krogsæter. And the gold medalist, also representing Norway, Martin Sørli Rone. So, dear audience, please stay put for the medal ceremony of both the SH2 final that we have just witnessed and the veterans final that was before this one. And we will now do the medal ceremony for the 10-meter air rifle veteran. And the bronze medalist representing Norway, Svein Gunnar Slørdal. And the silver medalist representing Sweden, Martin Salbring. And the gold medalist with a great performance in the final, representing Norway, Randi Karoliussen. Thank you and congratulations. And now the medal ceremony for the SH2 final will commence. Our bronze medalist representing Denmark, Camilla Bol Nielsen. And our silver medalist representing Norway, Vegard Sørli Krogsæter. And our gold medalist representing Norway, Martin Sørli Rone. Thank you and congratulations.